Rabbinical scholar cuts Vocab'S understanding of the word Gentile with examples. Shalom, giving all glorification, honor, praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops, Wazaquanyam, who rule and teach the church well. Salutations, peace and blessings to the Baifshad Dawadah, which is the house of David the elect. Beginning as always with the 144,000 in service to prophets, to include the remainder of the remnant, consisting of men, women, and children, believers, those among Yasharallah who have believed our report, pursuant to Isaiah the 53rd chapter. They too are going to be delivered out of this coming destruction, and that's what's coming to Babylon, the great total and complete annihilation, compliments of the intercontinental ballistic missiles and the ships, all right, the chariots of the Lord. So yeah, this you see him up there, top left hand, you know, the rat. All right, Yair Davidi, okay, rabbinical scholar. All right, this is off of Quora.com, a Q&A forum. All right, what are the meanings and origins of the words goy, goyim, and Gentile? Now, goy is that Yiddish bullshit. All right. The true tongue is the Paleo Hebrew, right? The Lashawan Kodash. All right, the holy tongue. Okay, these so-called ish rabbis added vowel points to the Hebrew characters. So it's not goy, it's gawa. All right, gawa. Now if you want to make it plural instead of goyim, it would be gawa yum. All right, yum to the end of a word, right, makes it plural, right? Brothers is ak yum. All right, and so on and so forth, right? So he breaks it down, man, and I say with examples because he cites several passages. Okay, and we'll get into it, Lord willing. You'll be edified through the Spirit. So vocab and K-dub, all right, Vocab'S, you know, lapdog, his willing accomplice. All right, they need to do a response to this rabbi here, man. All right, so he you know, here goes it. Goy in Hebrew means people, right? Again, gawa, all right. That's the proper way to say it, okay. All right, then goyim, all right, gawa yum, all right, means peoples. It is the plural form for gawa, all right. Gentile is derived from the Latin gentilis, meaning of a family, of a nation. So it's a very generic word, man. Okay, from the root gens, meaning people. It could be considered a Latin equivalent of the Hebrew gawa, all right, or as he says, or as they say, goy. Now here it is, man. These names could be applied to Israelites or to non-Israelites. These names could be applied to Israelites or to non-Israelites. These names could be applied to Israelites or to non-Israelites. Okay, in case you didn't get it. All right, and vocab don't get it. All right, and again, his willing accomplice. All right, K-dub. All right, he can't get it. All right, they anti-messiahs, man. They anti-Christs. Period. It's not meant for them to get. All right. This wisdom, knowledge, knowledge and understanding, getting a little excited, is only for the elect men of Israel. All right, the 144,000. You know, as it is written in Amos the 3rd chapter, right? He revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Period. All right, and he's given faith, okay? The Lord has given the gift of faith to the rest of the remnant, right? The men, women, and children, believers. They believe the testimony of the prophets through the Spirit. Okay? And that's it, man. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Lord's chosen people, are cut off, man. All right? So how much more cut off is Esau, the so-called white man, and the rest of the heathen nations, the rest of the Gentiles, the natural Gentiles, right? 2 sets of Gentiles in the scriptures, 2 sets of strangers in the scriptures, okay? That's another video for another time. Anyway, he says here is an example of, all right, gawa applied to Israelites, right? And he goes into Isaiah 65. Because if you just read Isaiah 65, the first few verses, for face value, you think it's talking about the nations. You think it is talking about, you know, the natural Gentiles. But it's not. It's talking to Israelites, man. All right? But again, you got to be a spiritual man to be able to discern this. Okay? That's, what is that? 1 Corinthians 2? Let me get that real quick. I brought that out a good bit lately. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 2. The Lord's only dealing with the spiritual man. All right? His servants, the prophets. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 14. But the natural man, that's vocab. That's K-dub. All right? But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahweh power. Right? For they are foolishness unto him. Right? So vocab Malone, he laughs, smirks, giggles. You know, when he's you know, coming against the truth. Okay? He thinks this is foolishness, and it is to him. All right? It says, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them. See, there's no way he can know them. There's no way he can know them, man. All right? It's impossible. Because why? Because they are spiritually discerned. All right? So let's proceed to Isaiah 65. I'm going to read it out of my sword, because I don't know what version this is. So I'm going to get it to King James, the authorized version of the Bible. And King James didn't write the Bible. All you Old Testament only knuckleheads who don't believe in the Messiah, don't believe in Yahushua, you unbelieving jakes. And King James wasn't a so-called white man. He was a so-called Negro. He was a Judite. Anyway. All King James did was oversee the translation. All right. He commissioned scholars to go into the Paleo-Hebrew and the Koine Greek. And those scholars, all they did was translate. All right. Just the scrolls. Dumbasses. Isaiah 65 and verse 1. I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me unto a nation that was not called by my name. Again, if you read it, all right, on its face, you're thinking, oh, these are the natural Gentiles. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Okay? Hey, at one time, all right, were we seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? No, we were lost, man. Okay? So this nation that was not called by his name, these are the Israelite foreigners. These are the Gentiles in the New Testament, for example, who could receive the preaching, okay, and who can ultimately receive salvation. It's coming right from a rabbinical scholar. Okay? So, again, this Gentile word, all right, which is tripping y'all up, making y'all look stupid, can be applied to Israelites or to non-Israelites. And in this case, in Isaiah 65, this is referring to Israelites. Verse 2, I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people. That's Jake, man. All right? Rebellious, stiff-necked, hard-hearted, which walketh in a way that was not good, after their own thoughts. This was us, man. All right? A people that provoketh me to anger. Verse 3, continually to my face, that sacrificeth in the gardens and burneth incense upon altars or brick. Right, and up in the churches, up in the sun temples. All right, in those mosques. All right, because Jake primarily follows Christianity and Islam. Those are the two big ones. All right, Jake, you know, that's a curse. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right, said we would serve the gods of wood and stone. Okay? So Isaiah taught, this is Isaiah through the Spirit, okay? And this is the Lord speaking to, again, the Israelite foreigners. Okay? Verse 4, Isaiah 65:4, which remain among the graves and lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh and broth of abominable things in their vessels. Did we not eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster prior to coming into the truth? Absolutely we did. Man, I used to eat, man, you couldn't keep me away from a damn ham or bacon, you know, and shrimp. You know, but then you come into the light, man, you come into the truth, and you realize those are detestable things, man, not to be eaten. Forbidden, all right, pursuant to Leviticus, the 11th chapter. And guess what, Jake? That's done for your benefit. All right? That helps you to keep your vessel clean. When you follow the dietary laws, the Lord loves you enough to, you know, be concerned with your diet. The dietary laws ain't done away with, Vocab alone. You can't just willy-nilly eat what you fucking want. And anyone preaching it any other way is a goddamn anti-Messiah, an anti-Christ. All right, to say it, you know, so you can understand. All right, we don't get down with that word Christ. That's a Greek word that simply means anointed. We call him Hamashiach, all right, the anointed, the Messiah. Okay, it's talking to Israelites, man. Verse 5 would say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than thou. These are a smoke in my nose, a fire that burneth all the day. What happened to the 10 northern tribes? What happened to the northern kingdom? Did not the Lord write them a bill of divorce? In Hosea, the 1st chapter? Absolutely. For what? For provoking them to anger, man. By doing what? Worshiping Moloch, sacrificing their sons and their daughters. You know, being all kinds of wicked, being idolaters. Yeah, hey, this was us, man. Okay? Verse 6, continuing on, behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silence, but will recompense, even recompense into their bosom. So this is speaking to, again, the Gentiles. All right. And in this case, these Gentiles are really Israelites. All right. Who had grown up. All right. Learning the way of the heathen. All right. We're supposed to we're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen pursuant to Jeremiah the 10th chapter. Slakia. But you got our people out here doing what? Celebrating Halloween, for fuck's sake, voting in the goddamn voting booth. Couple days ago, voting for fucking DJT or damn Kamala Harris. All right, that's against the law pursuant to Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 15. Getting ready to celebrate fucking Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, these are those Israelites, man. And again, once upon a time, it was us. All right, but the Lord had mercy on us, right, by calling us into this marvelous light. Now, he had another one here. Okay, here we go. All right, because I said with examples, right? All right, so here is an example of Gawa, all right, as applied to a non-Israelite people, and he goes to 1 Kings. So let's go to 1 Kings. It appears to be the King James, but hey. And you ain't wicked for going into other versions to get further understanding, but those other versions are you know, they go way off. All right. The King James is the closest. 1 Kings chapter 18, right, in verse 10. All right, the book of 1 Kings chapter 18 and verse 10. As the Lord Yahweh thy power liveth, there is no nation or kingdom whither my Lord hath not sent to seek thee. And when they said he is not there, he took an oath of the kingdom and nation that they found thee not. Okay? So, again, this would be an example of the word Gentile applying to a non-Israelite people, man. The natural, in other words, the natural Gentiles. Again, you have to know which is which. You can't just read a word. You can't just read Gentile in either the Old or New Testament and automatically assume it's talking about the heathen nations, the 17 nations. There's 17 nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. You can't just assume that it's always talking about, all right, non-Israelites. Again, if it refers to, if it pertains to salvation or the promises, okay, or mercy or grace, all right, then it's talking about an Israelite, once again, who is living in a Gentile state of mind. And of course, you know, Vocab and K-Dub scoffed at. Bunch of damn scoffing demons. And the Most High is fixing to deal with both of you, man. All right, what is that? I'll end up in the Proverbs. What is that? Proverbs 19. Proverbs 19. Yeah, you damn scoffers and scorners, man. The Most High got judgment for you. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to whip that ass, man, for real. He's going to do it. Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners. Right? Y'all are scorners, man. Vocab and all your ilk, man. All your cohorts. K-Dub. All right. Dr. Michael Brown. All of them, man. All of them. Okay? Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools. And ultimately, y'all are fools, man. Y'all are the foolish ones. All right? And the Most High is continuing to make you look stupid, man, through the Spirit. He's making you look like a bunch of assholes, man. Even this damn hook-nosed ish cuts you. All right? So go do a video on him. Lord willing, you was edified through the Spirit. I don't want to say shalom. It's on to the next one.